I was in middle school. I met this girl in my science class, and she was an actress and she loved Broadway and all that, and she was going to a theater camp that summer. So I told my parents I want to go to this theater camp, and I literally went for a girl. And then of course the second I got there I was like, forget you, like I love this. And I just fell in love with performing at a very young age. And when I got older, I saw the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And the main character was so, just how fearless he was to me. I think that's what it is. That's what I really get attracted to. Then in high school, the opportunity presented itself for me to play that character in the Rocky Horror Show on stage. I remember the first day we had the first dress rehearsal and like putting on the fishnets and the heels and the makeup and everything, and I saw myself in the mirror and I was just like, I've never had this much fun performing. And I've never felt so powerful performing, because I've always felt great on stage, but that was like the pinnacle. The only time I was really hated on was in high school, and this was before I had started drag. And there was this kid on the other side of the classroom. He called me a faggot. I had never at that point in my life been called that before. And I got up and I walked over to him. I went in on this kid and I never had an issue again. The second you call people out on their shit, they realize and they won't do it again. That's why they bully, because they don't know and you're afraid of what you don't know. If everyone was intrigued by what they don't understand and went out and searched to learn about it, our world would be fixed. And that's a big reason why I do what I do, because I feel like we're like, drag queens are like the superheroes of like the gay world, and we're just here to like end all that. Very first time I performed in drag, besides the Rocky Horror Show, like in a club setting, I put on like crappy makeup and like I took my friend's Forever 21 leather jacket and some booty shorts that I just found and some heels from Plato's Closet, and I went and I did the talent show at Pulse. And I went back every week for like a year and a half. I went back every single Tuesday. And then I got my job at Pulse. I remember right before I walked on, I was nervous because I didn't look like the other drag queens. Like I didn't have like a wig, I didn't have like boobs, like I was very much like half and half. And I remember being really worried that nobody was gonna get it. And then right before me, the host came on stage, and his name is Axel Andrews. And he came out in this sequin top hat and his boy chest and like a black and silver vest and pants and boots. And I was like, that's like a boy entertainer. Like, okay, so like maybe they will get it. But I remember around 2 a.m., my phone started blowing up, and I was ignoring it because I thought it was just my friends trying to get me to come out. And then I finally picked the phone up, and I saw the, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I was like, what the hell is going on? And that was when I pulled up, you know, like Twitter and the news and stuff, and I realized, and I just like started freaking out, because you just start counting how many of your friends are working that night, and you just start listing in your head like, holy shit, who am I not going to see tomorrow? And then finally they released the final number of people we lost, and they started putting the names up, and it was just like, I don't know, I still don't get it. I still don't get it. Like I think about it and I try to make sense of it, and it just doesn't make any sense. Everything changed after that. Everything. The way people talk to each other, the way people look at each other, the way the clubs are run. I try to just focus on the good stuff, and every bad thing I see, I try to do one good thing to make up for it. And there's enough people who are doing the same thing and doing all the good that they can, you know, to make sure that we know that we're in a safe place, rather than a place that you know, any asshole can come in and try to take that from us, because you really can't. I want to touch people as much as I can, you know, and as many people as I can in an authentic way, because I really do truly just like blessed to care about people. I just always have since I was a kid, and I don't ever want to lose that. And hopefully by the time I leave the planet, I've left something that people just feel like they can be themselves a little more authentically, and that they're less scared to go out and do what they love to do, and more encouraged, and maybe they don't feel so stuck. Maybe they don't feel like they have to do what their parents did, or they have to do what their teachers are telling them they have to do. I don't think anyone should ever feel like they have to do anything. I feel like you gotta feel like you want to do it. Every once in a while, after a show, someone will come up to you and tell you the smallest thing, like, thank you for performing my favorite song tonight. Your best show is when the audience is like really riled up and really excited, and they want to see you, and maybe you're doing someone's favorite song, you know, and they get really excited. And then that give and take, that's what makes a good show at the clubs, is that passing of energy between you and the crowd. That's when it's a really good show.